how virtual twin is applied to food and beverage industry. Yeah, good question. So the virtual twin for food and beverage is it covers different levels. It covers the product itself. It covers the supply chain. It covers the manufacturing or the factory. So the virtual twin is really about simulating and model and simulate, let's say, an object in his environment. So this is what we call virtual twin. So for a food and beverage, it can be a molecule, a protein molecule, for example, how we can simulate the mouthfeel flavor, for example, about a molecule. So this can be done with a virtual twin. I can simulate that, let's say, this protein with a mouth receptor. And if I apply it to the supply chain, for example, it can be the virtual twin of my planning. What if I receive an order from my customer and I have to fulfill that order? I can simulate my planning in order to redistribute all the planning again, and the possibility to, let's say, to use the virtual twin to do some recommendation in order that I optimize my planning to fulfill customer requirement and the other orders, obviously. And for manufacturing is also about designing and optimizing the process. So rather than doing it in a physical world, I start to design the process in of my lines, for example, and I can simulate the efficiency of my process. This is what we call virtual twin. So virtual twin, it's applied to food and beverage, and it's very interesting. What this technology is built for this industry, I think this is amazing technology. I mean, today, as I said, we cannot rely only on, let's say, on physical data or physical testing. I think companies are creating a lot of data today, and the data, it's, I would say, the gold of the future. So what they are doing with this data? So our technology helps them to capitalize all the data by creating these models. So machine learning, AI model is all about data. So building a data-driven culture in a company. And today in our worlds where we are going, competition is very rude between different companies. So how we can accelerate innovation? Accelerate innovation, thanks to our solution, we can help our customer to capitalize on their knowledge, use the data in order to imagine and create sustainable product that harmonize, I would say, a product natural life. Yeah, I think why Food for Future is an important event, because it enables to have industrial investors, startups. So there is a big movement around food, because food is, let's say, we are all consumer at the end, and we all enjoy a great experience for food, and we have to feed, let's say, the planet. If you think in 2050 we will be around more or less 10 billion people. This is not anymore sustainable, so we need to think about new way of eating, a new way of creating food. And this kind of event is very important, because we are connecting all these ecosystems of people and companies, let's say, to understand and to innovate the food system entirely. So this is a great event, in my opinion, because the food technology, need to change. And what we will consume in the next 10 years may be a bit different from what we are consuming today, but with same flavor. So this event is very important.